What's goody with y'all, man? We out here chilling, man. We welcome to the YMDR podcast, y'all. You feel me? I'm out here in the element, just chilling, man. You feel me? We we got some good, what they call that? Got some good matcha coffee. You know what I'm saying? Some matcha mushroom coffee. You ever try that, man? You need to take a gander of that shit. I'm not promoting them, but take a gander. You feel me? I might just get you together. You feel me? Get your immunity together. Help your little motherfuckers stop saying crazy shit and things like that. Nah, I'm just kidding with y'all, man. But greetings to y'all though, man. YMDR podcast, man, and we out. All right, y'all. So shoot, man. Y'all, I had to address this shit that typically, y'all, it took me, so this is some shit that literally went on in the cosmos around fucking February, right? It's some February shit. Crazy how that February shit even come up and you gotta do a whole fucking response video to that shit because some motherfucker ran his mouth about that shit and basically went along with the tabloids in that reality. You see what I'm saying? Like, so we got to address them type of motherfuckers when that shit happened too. So, like I tell motherfuckers, this is the Rebel Podcast. If I got to address you, motherfucker, hell yeah, I will address you. I'm not these type of motherfuckers who act like I can't address people on this motherfucker. If I gotta address you, bro, I gotta address you. It is what it is, and you gotta take that shit how you take that shit. You feel me? I'm a man. That's how you really do shit around here in these streets. You don't do all this fucking internet shit that you hear from people and think that that's the way that you go about it. Nah, man, you address that shit how you need to. But y'all, I'm coolly. I'm coolly. I'm over here, like I said, I'm sipping on this mushroom coffee. And I woke up today, yeah, man, just getting back to the idea of what's been going on and shit. And I did a podcast last night, so if you tuning in from this morning, this is probably one from this morning opposed to the one from last night, cause I've been just rocking them out, getting this content together, man. You feel me? Because I'm not one to be on some slacking shit. I gotta keep myself productive in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what motherfuckers really do. Opposed to just be trying to be out here talking shit on motherfuckers. Real motherfuckers just stay productive. Be in the productive stages of shit. Opposed to all this other shit. But otherwise, y'all, I've been coolie. I've been Gucci. I'ma still um, have some things coming from YMDR. Shout outs to somebody who supported YMDR. This lovely woman from Hawaii. Shout outs to that lady. You feel me? Wonderful peace treaty of people who tap into the situation. You feel me? Much love to that person. She know who she is if she watched the podcast. You feel me? Shout outs to Liliana. But yeah, y'all. Um, I got some things to talk about. We obviously still we still addressing the fucking Naptown tabloid shit because y'all, for some reason, a motherfucker went along with the cosmos of it. So we got to address it, and this is what we own. All right, y'all. So if I can put this into contrast, I don't know what to name this one, but I feel like it's just we can name this one just addressing the Naptown tabloids. You feel me? I ain't even put you. That's how you know. I had to come up with a name on the spot because I ain't even had no little. You feel me? Because of the way this shit is, y'all. You feel me? There's no need to really even put no motherfucking marker on this shit because a lot of these motherfuckers in Naptown just they don't see the bigger picture yet will try to make it seem like, you need to do shit a certain way in order for them to fuck with you type shit. So ain't no need for a marker to really explain this shit how we need to explain this shit. It's got to keep it trill and tell this shit like it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about how this shit go. But yeah, man, we're gonna try to address this situation, like I said, addressing the Naptown tabloid shit. But we addressing it at the gas station podcast, motherfucker. Not really Ryan specifically, but we addressing it with Seven. Um, and this shit, hey yo, this is really said from a place of contrast and reality. For one, when this shit happened, this was obviously that internet shit that he saw. It was in one of his videos. You feel me? I mean, if I play the mug,
Scrolling down my timeline, man, like last week, man, and there's this little fella, man, by the name of I think it's Divine. He's like an artist slash producer slash engineer, man, and he had made a post about our director Ryan Davis, right? And it was in reference to DJ Indiana Jones, and he was comparing, and he got a lot of heat. So people start jumping on him, wanting him to remove the post and shit. And it was like, don't compare Ryan to Indiana Jones. And I don't even know who. I had to do my research on who DJ Indiana Jones was. So that was evidently he was a white DJ and a pillar, and
that makes sense.
he passed away. And those backpack rappers got mad and got to taking it too far. And I did some little investigation. You know, I'm a broadcast journalist, so I went and did some investigation. Turns out that this dude was autistic, and they knew he was autistic. So to the point where it got so bad, they were really like bullying him. It got so bad to where Skip, you know, the artist Skip, he had to say something to them people, man. And I'm just like, this is your leader. This is the people y'all look up to. These are the Wild Style, Hakeem Hughes. I ain't gonna lie, Moolah Khan was on there getting at him. Moolah Khan was on there getting at him. Man. They was all like picking on this dude, man. I don't dig that shit, man.
That ain't cool, man. Y'all shouldn't be picking on nobody with autism, man. The hell wrong with y'all?
but we addressed this shit from what we see in the midst of it when he was talking this shit about, on the podcast saying shit about, oh, Davon, they was coming at this dude who was named Davon and he was, you know, autistic and all this other shit and blah, 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 blah. Like, I just wish or could take into consideration when he was talking about this shit that he would actually understand that first and foremost, again, bro, um, I'm not necessarily autistic at all. I don't know why the fuck you would be going around with these people's what they call that tabloid ass shit and basically make that some shit that you need to believe in the midst of the situation because again, these motherfuckers said that shit for clout. The motherfuckers called me autistic on some shit that wasn't real. It wasn't real at all. Like, yeah, I have friends that semi deal with shit like that. But as far as me is concerned, nah, bro. Like, I don't have that shit. So I don't know why the fuck you will agree with those type of motherfuckers in that. That's really the only thing I feel like I need to address on that shit when it come to that because, bruh, like anybody knows and anybody realizes the only reason they calling me quote unquote autistic, bro, right? Is because these motherfuckers value dick riding in Naptown. You see what I'm saying? when you value dick riding the way that these Naptown tabloid motherfuckers value dick riding, like, bruh, they gonna say anybody's autistic. It don't matter who the fuck it is. Like, they gonna say anybody's like that. You know, that's just how snaky they motherfucking is. But to turn around and put that shit on your own podcast and basically address it like, obviously you didn't say my name or call it out in some disrespectful way, but you did make it seem like, oh, well, you because you're a journalist and you looked up some shit about, oh, I looked up some shit and we found out that he's autistic. That kind of shit you need to really look more into detail with. Because, nah, bro, you didn't look into detail on none of that shit. That wasn't you looking from an accurate place. You listen to a bunch of bitch ass hoes who really just be on some bullshit that they really don't even got nothing better to do. You listen to a bunch of bitch ass hoes and then just put they shit that you heard from them on your podcast about me to make it seem like it was something that I in line. You know what I mean? And so, when I really put this shit in the contrast, man, or just, tell you like it is as far as this shit go, man, like, I'm just gonna keep it trill with you, Seven, when it come to that shit. Um, don't believe what you hear from the fucking motherfuckers who are basically talking shit on my name, my guy. Because that's one thing you gotta understand about those motherfuckers. When you got motherfuckers who talk shit on your name because they really just think you on some shit that you not, like, or they think you on some shit that they just don't fuck with you with. Cause let's be real about this shit. Let me put this in contrast for you. Even when it comes to them, and even when it comes to situation, they don't have an accurate view of who the fuck I really am, my guy, because because they have never even been friended with me enough to even fuck with me to know what type of person that I am. So where are they getting this contrast from that I'm autistic? They're not getting it from anywhere, bro. They made the shit up. Just like they made up that stupid ass post that they put on their fucking timelines to try to bully me and shit. And really, motherfucker, you don't even know who I know. There's motherfuckers who could easily bully y'all asses on the internet just as much as you trying to bully me on the internet, motherfucker. Because like I said, I know some people. I got some sources, just so you know. But yeah, I mean, motherfucker, like when you dealing with people like that, like, you can't always take the source of that shit and use it as accuracy because it's not really accuracy. But I just feel like A7, as far as that is concerned, when it comes to that shit, like, that's why you need to not say nothing on me if you don't got a true story behind that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, I already know that because of just the incident of you even putting that kind of shit out there, it's like now when I call in, it's like these motherfuckers avoid the contrast of what I try to speak on certain shit. And I don't give a fuck. Let's be real. I don't give a fuck because I'm the type of motherfucker where, I mean, if people don't fuck with my brand, I'm not forcing anybody to fuck with my brand, and I'm not forcing anybody to act like they need to fuck with me. Like, I just do this shit because I know that, I know what it's for. I know what I'm trying to do this shit for. And I got motherfuckers who I fuck with who fuck with me and know what I be on, even when there's motherfuckers on this opposition shit trying to compete with motherfuckers in that, because that's just how y'all bitches are. And I don't roll in that best of circles because I'm just not the one. So, I mean, for my taste of this shit, I feel like I'm only speaking on this shit and telling Seven that, hey, bro, you need to chill when it come to that. Because again, when you want to get the true source of understanding somebody from a real ass place, motherfucker, befriend them or actually know them before you address some shit that's got to do with them in a way that you think it's got to do with them. You see what I'm saying? Real motherfuckers don't just use the tabloids that they hear from bitches just to fucking support talking shit on somebody. Because put it this way. Let's say I actually was autistic, motherfucker. Let's put it this. If I actually was autistic, would you still be in the right for doing that on a podcast? No. Because, bitch, you talking shit about somebody who mentally fell. If that shit was on you and you mentally fell, what the fuck would you look like? You look like a little bitch doing it to somebody else in that reality. But to clear the air, the main reason I know and can understand that I'm not any of those things, which shout outs to Aries for saying it on the internet. Bitch, I hope you say it in real life because, like I said, I have a literal prompt on that shit. You got all these ball sack to say it on the internet, but where you at in real life? We can cue that shit, put it right down there. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, like, motherfucker, do not say shit on the internet and think that I'm going to be the type of motherfucker to respond to it. Now, I mean, obviously, I'm going to make that little, scary rapper shit because I got to get some shit off my chest. A lot of these motherfuckers just weird as fuck. But, yeah, man, like, that's all I'm getting at with this shit. I mean, I didn't want to make this too long, too whatever. Is, hey, bro, you know, don't let motherfuckers who basically chase clout and chase validation and chase all this bullshit basically make you think that you need to talk shit on me in that way. The motherfuckers, they said that shit because they don't fucking know me. Fee Ray don't fucking know me. Motherfucking Wild Style don't fucking know me. Motherfucking all these motherfuckers who are on their own fucking platforms, they don't fucking know me. Aries don't even really fucking know me. So he cannot really conjugate or put together a concept that I'm basically autistic. You can't map that shit out to be real. He just said that shit on the internet because he just a little bitch. Like, he didn't say this shit because it was accurate. Motherfucker, if I got validation reasons to say if I was really autistic. You want to know what that is? That is, if I was autistic, how come I ain't got no criminal charges? Don't get me wrong. There were some criminal charges I had sometime back from some shit that happened. But that's besides the point. They dropped those charges. My thing is this. My thing is this. If that was even true though, would I even be able to possess or even have what they call like a license to get some shit from the store? If y'all know what I'm talking about, like a pew pew from the store. If I was under that guideline of being autistic, would I be able to do that? Nah, bro. Like, come on now, gang. I wouldn't even be able to get that kind of shit if I was really autistic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where the fuck all that shit's coming from. They just said that shit because they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. They was chasing clout. Because internet motherfuckers, like the motherfuckers in Nap, those motherfuckers in Nap, they chase clout until they fucking ass cheeks bend. Like, the fuck? That's just how they are. You know, they like getting fucked in the ass by the internet. That's just really what the fuck they be on. And I don't do that shit. They do that shit, but I don't do that shit. And I just feel like, hey man, like, that's why I'm not always in the tabloids. But when you come in from my in reality or who I am as a person, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna speak my mind and tell you like the fuck it is, even when you ain't listening to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't need your views. I don't need your validation to listen to me. But lo and behold, all I need is to know that you ain't gonna address me like that in that way. You feel me? That's all I need to know. And if I got that, hey bro, that's the trillest shit I could ever have. Some of you motherfuckers don't got that, so that's why I ain't worried. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, my closing thoughts on this shit. You feel me? A7, you keep tapping in and keep doing your thing on the podcast. I mean, shit, motherfucker. At this rate, I might have posted your shit on my damn timeline and other different shit, but if we being cordial, I don't know if I really should fuck with your shit just because you did that shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause real motherfuckers don't join in on the conversation of talking shit on somebody in that way like they really know that person in that contrast. Cause if you motherfuckers want to be serious and realistic, I have had moments where I have broken down as a person in those ways. But I just want to tell you little bitches something. I might have broken down from these experiences and been in mental states that weren't always stably good. But I'm going to just tell you right now and put you in contrast with it. That shit is between me and the Most High. And it has actually helped me in my crossfire to how I've become a better person within the confines of who I am and what I do. You feel me? I'm not mentally out of it. I have just learned the awareness of self. And when you learn the awareness of self, it don't matter who the fuck say what about you. There's gonna be a lot of people saying a lot of shit about you. And I mean, that's damn near what the fuck they did. Like, man, they treat this shit like Batman. At this rate, they saying this shit, awesome shit, that literally is them motherfucking just not wanting to get to know me, but just want to talk some shit about me. Because that's how they was with Batman. Batman, literally, they was like that with him because they was like, man, I heard he could fly. I heard he could do this, blah, 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 blah. Like, bruh, excuse me. That's exactly what the fuck they doing with this tabloid shit. When they was talking shit about me being autistic. Them bitches really knew me. If they really knew my nature or my identity, guess the fuck what? They wouldn't have used the fucking internet to try to validate it. Even when it come to Rainbow and all them other motherfuckers. Like, bruh, like, would you need the internet to really talk some shit about somebody like me? Which is kind of weird anyway, because I don't even talk shit about them like that. I ain't never said no shit on them like that. Like, this is my first time really saying some shit about them. And even though they ain't hearing the shit, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just saying it because I like to address shit the way I need to address shit. But yeah, like, none of that shit really adds up to a true idea or a true perspective on that shit. So it's like, you gotta learn what you listening to sometimes can be a lie. You see what I'm saying? I can call that shit fake news because, motherfucker, that's fake news for real. Only motherfuckers who know me are the motherfuckers who really tap in with me, like that homie Sky Gang, you feel me? Or that other homie, Chop, or my other homies that I know from other platforms and shit. Only they can really validate me and know who the fuck I am and what I stand on. You motherfuckers on the what is they call that, on the Facebook fucking algorithm, y'all motherfuckers don't know me from Adam. So really, what the fuck is the use of just saying, oh, he's autistic and blah 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 blah? Motherfuckers just said this shit for clout, y'all. They said it for clout. And I'm just trying to tell Seven, because he's an older motherfucker, that Brody, you need to learn to stop listening to motherfuckers who are telling falsified ideas. Because even if I sat on your podcast and told you what the fuck it was, or I sat on any one of these bitches' podcasts, that was crazy. Peter even told me some shit about, oh, bro, can you stand on your own other podcasts and talk your shit and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, motherfucker, because I'm a real ass motherfucker. Like, it really don't matter what the fuck y'all think of me. Like, I know myself well enough to where I don't need you bitches to validate me. I'm gonna validate myself, and that's just how the fuck it is. If you don't get it, that ain't got shit to do with me. You think that got something to do with me? It don't. Like, people have already known what I am, bro. There's people who fuck with me on other apps that know what the fuck I be on. They know what I'm about. There's some people who misread me, but I don't be worried about the misreaders. Y'all motherfuckers are just the misreaders in this shit. So do I really need to take y'all words as true? That's why it took me so fucking long to really even post this shit from February and come up with this response from that time to this time. Cause bruh, I don't be worried about that shit. Like, that's not my topic of choice. That's not my topic of reality. If I know myself, give a fuck what you bitches on the internet got to say, but I will address the shit because that's the thing. There's a lot of pussy ass motherfuckers on the internet who let people talk about their identities and don't address the shit if they need to. Motherfucker, I ain't one of them people. I'm gonna address that shit how I need to, and if you mad, that's your problem. It ain't got shit to do with me. But yeah, y'all, that's just my little contrast in this, man. You know, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this shit up because it ain't really something that I really need to be rambling on about at this point. It is just rambling. But I will just say, in the midst of all this shit, man, when it comes to this internet shit, and really when it comes to just anything in general, you bitches care about this internet shit so much. Y'all care about this validation. Y'all care about this. Y'all care about that, etc. If y'all gonna talk some shit about somebody, all I got to tell y'all is please learn how to actually talk shit from an accurate place. Because once you talk it from an accurate place, then it makes more sense as to why you saying this shit. Cause motherfucker, they did this shit like again. This was just like a fucking viral stunt scene that these bitches did. Like motherfucker, you just did a viral stunt scene type shit on this person. You don't know me from Adam, so how the fuck you really know if I'm autistic? There's no proof of that. That's just air noise to me. But I addressed the shit because, hey, y'all, you feel me? Content is content. They use the content to talk shit about me. I might as well use the content to talk shit on them. So, hey, Gas Station Podcast, do your thing. But, motherfucker, just please go off of accurate information. Please and thank you. It's coming from the big homie, you know what I'm saying, controversy. You feel me? Go off accurate information. I know whole ass shit. You already know what it is. And yeah. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to the YMDR podcast, man. You feel me? That's addressing some stuff like this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ready to put something in there and tap in with people and do what I need to do. But y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in to the podcast episode, man. If y'all want to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, you feel me? We fuck with y'all so much, man, that hey, I thank y'all for being these type of people who want to just get involved with learning and understanding on this page because man, this is really just a page of clarity and entertainment that is all controlled by, you know, the ability to understand local entertainment. The mainstream media be painting us in all these fucked up ass ways, and sometimes you need entertainment that could teach you the opposite of that. And this is what this is in this whole contrast. I feel like YMDR is that epitome for y'all. It's that concept to y'all to help y'all motherfuckers truly understand and realize that, hey man, when entertainment lies on you, you know what I'm saying? You take that shit back and you know, rekindle that shit, make an alternative to that shit. You feel me? And that's what YMDR is about. So y'all, I'm going to check in with y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope y'all still be easy, man. You feel me? Like I said, YMDR, stay impacted, never controlled. We love you.